Hello there, Leo, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. So today we're doing your January love reading. So we'll start by taking a look at the overall energies in your romantic love life with the oracle cards, and then we'll move to the tarot for more details. And if you're enjoying the content that I create or resonating with the message, I'd really appreciate it if you would consider like, commenting, or subscribing. Okay, let's get into your reading. Let's see what we have here. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Okay, now, on the bottom of that, I have attraction. So there could be somebody very attractive and passionate on their way, but it's about taking a look at the red flags. So let's see what else we have. Creativity, inspiration, productivity, creation. Bring out the greatness within. You know, sometimes in order to connect with, I know creativity, you're sitting there, that's a soulmate card too. Creativity, sometimes, creating something together is a really good way of getting to know someone, and I'm wondering if there is not something with that with the red flags. Let's see what else we have here. Courage. Yeah, courage. I'm getting the sense that you may need the courage to take a look at a red flag. A red flag does not mean that you walk away and leave, although sometimes it takes courage to walk away and leave, right? But I feel like there is something here about looking at a red flag and then dealing with it. There just because there's a little red flag that pops up doesn't mean that you have to turn and run. It just means let's take another look at this. So let's go a little deeper. And I'm going to tell you, this is a personal story. I was dating this guy, and he was, somebody I was really, kind of getting very interested in. And then we went to one of those, we actually went to a pottery type of class. It was really more ceramics. Anyways, it was a studio. It was a one-time kind of, thing. But it was really like a fun date type of thing, where you sit and you make something, and we each had our own thing, but you get to sit there for a couple of hours and you're talking and chatting and working on this thing, right? And during that date, I saw a different side of him that I think came out only because we were in this situation. He was able to hide it, but he got super competitive, super frustrated, right? And to be honest, I was like, this is just really for fun. But he kind of he wanted to make a big deal about whose was better. And it was like, it doesn't really matter. We had different things, and, I'm kind of like a creative person. So personally, going into it, I just didn't expect him to create something magnificent, but I didn't expect him to not to, right? But it was like he turned it into a competitive thing and then got really frustrated, because he wanted his to be better or something. And somebody made some comment that mine, not me, but somebody passing by, they commented about mine. And he got really upset about that. And I was like, when you're in a romantic connection, there shouldn't be competition, right? You should be kind of just enjoying it. Or if the other person is just naturally better than you at something, right? It was the whole vibe. I was just kind of like, yeah, that's a red flag. And we went out on a couple other dates, but I started by going on to this, right? ceramic thing, by doing that, it alerted me to this red flag. And then I started looking for other signs of that. And I could see them, and I was like, yeah, it's, there's, some communication or action being taken here. That could be what the red flag is. So we'll take a look at that. We're going to clarify these. Your obstacle, the hermit. You're not, because this is here, we are going to clarify that. To me, there's a couple of things there. Are you being true to yourself in the people that you're dating? And also this energy of, are you dating just so that you're not alone? So let's take a look at that. Now, I'm not saying that, there's a difference between casual dating and then dating for somebody that you want to really be with, right? So let's take a look at that. And Page of Pentacles, this is your advice. Offering a solid, offer of some sort. Giving a solid offer. Giving solid information. Getting solid information. I don't know why. I feel like I have to share all of my dating scenarios. I went out with this other guy and I met on one of those apps, right? And his name was one thing on the app. But then once we started texting, right, like he told me his real name, okay. And then we went to a restaurant and we put our name in, on the wait list, right? And he gave another name there. And I was like, okay, maybe this is a red flag. Like, how many names do you have? He was a really nice guy. I'm not saying, but it did make me wonder, like, how many times is the story going to change or your name going to change? Like, is the information you're getting from this person solid? Are you giving solid information? Truthful. Yeah, you're going in a new direction. I feel like there's somebody that you either are going to meet very soon or you may be in a connection with, and it could be casual, right? Yeah, it's kind of like you're not really excited about this person. You may not even be able to figure out why you're not excited. That could be a red flag, right? That itself is a red flag. Like, why am I spending time with this person? Yeah. And having the courage, having the courage to realize if you are in a connection and it's really not going to go anywhere, to walk away. I think it's interesting that this is like a knight in armor, having the courage. For some of you, having the courage to put yourself back out there. Like you might be like, oh, really? Seriously, Mary Sue? Are we really going to talk about getting out there again? Yeah, broken heart. There's something here about something in the past that broke your heart. Five of Swords. Here's, this is with the Page of Pentacles, which is in your advice. There's something about not trusting or suspecting or regrets about information. I'm going to say information or an offer. Somebody may be really wanting to move forward quickly. That's what I'm getting. This is action. Chariot is progressing quickly. If you have somebody in your life that is really trying to move your relationship quickly or more quickly than you're willing to go, right? That's a red flag. That can lead to heartache, right? What is this? Yeah, your intuition is telling you to walk away. Your intuition is telling you to walk away. Now, this isn't going to resonate with everybody, but you know, you have to feel comfortable with somebody. I really feel like you're getting an offer of some sort. It could be, you know, just a date. It could be moving a relationship to the next level. But it's moving at a pace that, yeah, King of Fire. Like there's somebody that is attractive. I feel like they're attractive, but moving it along a little quickly. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, it's about going within and trying to, this person could have a lot of money too. Going within and not listening to the external. The Two of Swords lately has really been to me like that external validation. Like, you know, asking your friends and family, oh, what do you think about so-and-so? And they're like, oh, we think he's great. Or she's great. And you're kind of like, yeah, but, you know, we went, and we went, and he got really frustrated when we went to the, oh, you know, that's not a big deal. That's not a big deal. Well, it kind of like, you know, intuitively, I just kind of felt like it was a little odd, you know. No, it's fine. Listen to your intuition. You know, if your intuition is telling you it's fine, but if you go within and it's kind of like not feeling good, then it's time to walk away, right? Yeah. Two of Wands. I really feel like you're going in a different direction. You're wanting to put down the burden of whatever this is. There's a burden here. You know, the Tower is this moment where you realize, am I following my heart? Or am I following, you know, once again, somebody that's kind of when you get caught up in a love, right? And you're kind of like caught up in it. And then it's kind of like, oh, but wait a minute. Like, you know, and then you start looking for more information. Like you get swept off your feet, but you haven't even figured out what the person's last name is, right? Or what they do for a living or something like that. And it's kind of like, oh, well, wait a minute. What's your last name? You know, or something like that. You know, it's something about delving a little bit deeper into this relationship. And it does, I'm not saying you have free will, Leo, right? So you can choose what you want to, but it's kind of like, I feel, yeah, you're stepping into a new world. You're stepping into a new world. I think they're going to apologize. I think they are going to offer love. They're going to offer their cup of love, but I'm going to tell you, it's a page. It's not even a knight. It's definitely not a queen or a king, right? It's going to take strength. Here's your power, right? Courage. This is you. It's like stepping into your power, willing to go on your own path. And for some of you, that could take a lot of courage, especially if you're not looking forward to being on your own. Because, you know, I had that energy. This is your area of resistance, not wanting to be alone. Okay? Now, just keep in mind, you're never alone, right? You really are never alone. But being single. I feel like you don't want to be single. But you're getting ready to take action. You're ready to end something, start something new, go in a new direction. You know, with this Fool card, you're kind of like, yeah, I'm looking for something that's victorious, that really is good for me. Like, I feel like you're starting to see a red flag. It could be a little red flag, but you're getting that intuitive feeling. This is not going to go well. on down the road. Like you already intuitively know your heart is going to get broken if you go any further. And your heart could get broken right now. You know, it could be difficult, especially with strength and courage coming in twice. I think it may be difficult to walk away from this, but you know it's not bringing you joy. You just know it's not. And on down the road, the lack of joy could turn into more heartache. So, yeah, okay, so here's your Love Oracle card. It is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. Instead of placing your focus on another, now is the time to give to yourself. Yeah, I really feel, especially with this Queen of Cups, you're getting this like epiphany, right? That it's time to drop the burden of whatever this person is offering you or their information, whatever that is. It's about dropping that burden and understanding that you have to go in the direction of your own heart. And that may mean that you do need to, you know, take a step back and spend some time alone. Go within. You know, you're trying to resist having to go within. But there is kind of a call here to go within. And you'll find the answer there. You are going to be victorious. You know, you have the Six of Wands. So Leo, it has a happy ending, right? You just may have a little bit, you know, stepping away from this relationship, at least for a little while, you know, so that you can figure out what it is the best thing for you. Well, Leo, I'm going to wish you much love and light in this situation and in all of your situations. I give you big hugs because I feel like this may be a difficult situation for you to maneuver through, but listen to your intuition, you know, listen to your heart. You will find the answers there. And if you did resonate with the message, I'd really appreciate it if you would consider liking or subscribing. And I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now.